Hello, this is Dr. David Bilstrom from the International Autoimmune Institute and the Autoimmune Lifestyle, and this is Did You Know? So I'm coming to you today from the Cole Mesquite Trail Summit. Over my shoulder is the Grand Teton. It's a beautiful day. Still a lot of snow on the ground way up here. So the Did You Know today is, did you know that by doing one thing when a child's first born, you can decrease their chance of getting type 1 diabetes by almost 90%. Almost 9 out of 10 cases of type 1 diabetes, that's insulin-resistant diabetes, could be prevented by doing one thing when they're first born. And if everybody knew this in 10 years, we could prevent over 500,000 cases of type 1 diabetes in young people by the year 2050. So here's your clinical scenario. So a 32-year-old woman, no children, walks into your office and she has a history of Hashimoto's thyroiditis, the autoimmune disease that attacks the thyroid. Now she's thinking about having children. She went to college, went to grad school, has been out in the workforce, has a great husband. They're thinking about having children, but she's kind of worried about autoimmune disease because she has an autoimmune disease. Her brother, unfortunately, died of type 1 diabetes at age 25. Type 1 diabetes, it's just a terrible disease. Her mother has lupus, and her grandmother died of multiple sclerosis. So there's a very strong autoimmune disease history in her family there. And so she worries about if she's going to have children, what can she do? Is there anything we can do to prevent it? And you get a chance to tell her that, well, of course, there's a lot you can do to prevent autoimmune disease and chronic disease in general by taking care of the mother and father before conception. There's a lot you can do during the pregnancy. There's a lot you can do after pregnancy. But you get the chance to say to her now, did you know that by giving your child 2,000 international units of vitamin D every day their first year of life, it turns out to be a fairly small dose in the big picture, we will decrease the chances of your child ever getting type 1 diabetes by almost 90%. And if everyone knew this information by 2030, we would have 20 years, and it is estimated that in the United States, 600,000 young people below the age of 20 is going to have type 1 diabetes by 2050. We could prevent over 500,000 cases if everybody knew this. And you tell her this information comes from Finland, where they studied all children born in the year 1966 in a certain region of Finland. And they took a group and gave them 2,000 IU per day, first year of life. Another group got nothing. And then there was actually a group that, a little bit of vitamin D here and there the first year of life. Well, they followed them from 1966 until 1997. I was 6 years old when they started. I was 37 years old when they finished. 31 years of following these people. And they saw almost a 90% decrease in type 1 diabetes risk when you gave vitamin D like this. And in the group that just got some vitamin D here and there, they had about an 85% decrease in their chances of getting type 1 diabetes. And this was published in Lancet, one of the biggest British journals of medicine, 2001, November 3rd, entitled Intake of Vitamin D and Risk of Type 1 Diabetes, a Birth Cohort Study. Now, I love children. I love babies. My babies are getting big, 19 and 22 now. But I want to do a shout out to Angie Corley, who has a lot of different talents. Plus, she's the host of a great show on Saturday mornings. If your children haven't watched it, or as an adult you haven't watched it, you should watch her show called Oh Baby. It's all about baby animals. And we got to take care of our babies. Got to love babies, got to take care of them. Don't want to get type 1 diabetes. Even my daughter, who's 19, will sit there and watch Oh Baby with me. It's such a great show. And probably good 10 times every time we watch it. We say, oh, that's so cute. So let's all take care of our babies. Let's do it by 2030. Have a nice day.